how you can use instant gratification to build your brand. Have you noticed with the emergence of the digital marketplace that instant gratification has become an expectation? For today's fast-paced, ultra-discerning consumers, every second counts, and I'm going to show you how to win brand loyalty, massive following in an instant. So stay tuned. Today we are asking the question on every entrepreneur's mind: how can I use instant gratification to build my brand? Research shows that most people won't wait longer than 2 to 4 seconds for a website to load. You can arrange a date with one swipe on your Tinder app. You can watch any movie you want or listen to any song in the world by command. Remember, when a new song would play on the radio, and if you wanted to hear it, we'd either have to buy the album with the song on it or wait patiently for the radio to play again. Remember when we still thought typing something in Google's search bar was fast? Until Alexa came along and saved us those valuable few seconds. And speaking of Amazon, we can now get almost anything we want delivered right to our doorstep within 48 hours. Today I'm going to give you 3 rock-solid ways to use the emotional trigger of instant gratification to start growing your brand right now. Start growing your following right now. Stick around until the end. You'll get an opportunity to access a masterclass that will help your brand rise and ace the ultimate make it or break it moment in branding for every new brand. Have you noticed the add to cart button is now often joined by a buy it now option? The list of consumer demands for instant gratification is getting longer and longer and longer, while attention spans are getting shorter and shorter and shorter. Long story short, the demand for instant gratification in branding is a megatrend, and it's going up, up, up. So, what is instant gratification? To give it to you quick, instant gratification is an emotional response to getting what we want, and the decision to buy is emotional. Instant gratification brings us pleasure and naturally encourages us to seek out more pleasure, to follow our bliss. And when that pleasure is being triggered by making a purchase from your brand, then you are in an amazing position to create brand loyalty. Remember, no matter what business you're in, brand loyalty is your business plan. We as consumers now see between 5,000 to 10,000 brand messages a day. And to help us wade through this wave of information, we have all adapted. We've become professional deleters. And research shows that the average person automatically deletes, bink, from memory, around 99% of the ads we see every day. So to come out of nowhere and become an inspiration to millions, a brand needs to be crystal clear about what they can offer their client right now. Without further ado, I give you 3 ways you can use instant gratification to build your brand. Pass the blink test. We can't talk about instant gratification in branding without talking about the first instant your ideal individuals encounter your brand. Your brand's name, tagline, and logo has about 3 seconds of your ideal individual's time to either inspire them, to dive in. What's this all about? This seems like it's for me. Or else you get deleted. And this is called the blink test, because if your brand doesn't grab them emotionally in that blink, in that instant, they're gone. In a flash, in a blink. So passing the blink test is hands down the most vital, imperative moment for any brand who wants to come out of nowhere. There's not a single brand in the Fortune 100 who hasn't had to learn how to pass and then ace the blink test. It's so important for the ultimate success of any brand that I've created an entire masterclass that is focused on helping brands just like you ace the blink test like crazy. But since this is an episode on instant gratification, I'm going to distill a few key points for you right here and now. Okay, so name, tagline, logo, boom, it pops up in view in front of your ideal individual, and blink. What's the number one thing they need from your brand in that instant? The number one thing they need from your brand in that instant? To feel something. The decision to buy is emotional. When it comes to naming your brand, I always tell my clients the one emotion they most want to inspire in their ideal individuals, hearts, minds, and souls, because that one emotion is going to become the guiding principle upon which every other aspect of their branding message must be built upon. We're moving pretty quick here, and there's a strategy for determining what the best emotion for your brand community will be. And if you'd like me to make you an episode on that hones in right on that strategy, let me know by typing in #OneEmotion in the comments below, and I'll get right on it. For now, here's what you need to know most. Whatever the one emotion is that you choose for your brand name to get your name, tagline, and logo to pass that blink test, that one emotion needs to be consistently represented across all 3. So basically, in the blink of an instant, you use your name, tagline, and logo to triple down on inspiring a feeling within your ideal individuals that triggers the desire to look closer, Next, be a rapid responder. This one is very straightforward and it's rooted in customer service. But I'm not going to go into like the importance of making returns fast and easy, getting track numbers sent out within the first 24 hours, or having 24/7 live customer service. But I will tell you about a recent study, and it found that 87% of consumers measure all brands against just a handful of the top brands, such as Amazon, Apple, or Starbucks. So basically, a person can decide never to come back to your restaurant again because their waiter wasn't as accommodating as Amazon's customer service agent. Remember, instant gratification is now the expectation, especially when it comes to customer service. And you know what? I don't need to tell you that because you yourself are a modern day consumer and you know from personal experience how important it is to receive quick answers, simple solutions from live agents, and to have your satisfaction be regarded as an urgent priority by the brands you love. But here's an aspect of it that isn't talked about quite as much, just for you. Being a rapid responder can also mean having an attentive online presence. Your ideal individuals will delight in having kind, helpful, and amusing discourse with your brand's online personality. Remember, when I told you that one emotion is going to be the guiding principle for every aspect of your branding message. Well, here's a perfect example, your brand's online personality. A few brands who are really knocking this out of the ballpark would be Oreo. Yeah, the cookies. Their online personality is an actual cookie. And that cookie responds personally to many online questions and comments. And as it possibly can in one day, it is just a cookie. You maybe wouldn't expect Oreo to have a red hot online engagement, but do they ever? People want to know what that silly sweet cookie is going to come up with next. Isn't that a delight? Another brand would be BarkBox. Their online personality is a puppy, and their brand loyalists engage on BarkBox social media platforms just to see what the puppy will say. And when the puppy responds to them directly, it's like an instant win, instant gratification. Another great example, just one more, is Wendy's, who has 3.6 billion, would that be, followers on just Twitter alone. And that's not all. The surly and often biting wit of Wendy's online personality is also responsible for a 49.7, can we just say 50% increase in profit since they began employing this tactic 2017. Wow. Wendy's has become infamous for taking jabs at their competitors, such as retweeting McDonald's with an added remark, such as when tweets are as broken as the ice cream machines, and retweeting people who are posting criticisms of their competitors. And people love it. Now our sarcastic tone is certainly not right for every brand community, but a strong, consistent, and authentic personality that is aligned with your brand's key emotion is right for every brand. Just look at Chelsea Handler and how she's using sarcasm to build her empire. And finally, we have make big, attainable promises. Instant gratification is a two-part equation consisting of the desirable thing your brand is offering and the immediate means to get it. Now, if what your brand offers is the satisfaction that comes from owning a product itself, then you just need to make sure to ship it out ASAP. But achieving instant gratification can become trickier if what your brand offers is a product or service that must be used consistently over a period of time in order to achieve the desired outcome. Guess where that points us back to? The one emotion that inspired them to buy in the first place, and delivering on that emotion again and again and again. So here's where I stand on keeping big, attainable promises, and where I've helped multi-million-dollar companies break through to the next level using the powerful emotion of instant gratification. Have a higher purpose. When your brand is reaching out beyond the boundaries of your business to do good in the world, to ease human suffering, to help heal the planet, to make the world better, kinder, cleaner place for future generations, then supporting your brand becomes synonymous with doing something beautiful and inspiring for humanity. Find out what is most important to your ideal individuals, the causes that are most dear to their hearts, and then contribute to those causes in their name. When your big, attainable promise is made to the world a better place, then that promise is kept the moment their order is placed, and you've just made the buy itself an instant win. So there you have it. 3 ways to use instant gratification to build your brand. Pass the blink test, be a rapid responder, and make big, attainable promises. Remember, if you'd like some help with determining what one emotion is, that best emotion for your brand, then don't forget to type in #OneEmotion in the comments below. And because you stuck around like a mastermind to learn everything you can about how to come out of nowhere, I'm going ahead to give you the answer key for passing the blink test. You can find that in the description below, and I want you to use it to help your brand rise up to the ultimate make it or break it moment in branding. Those 3 to 5 seconds, they see your name, tagline, and logo so that you can ace the blink test. Thank you so much for joining me today. Keep treating these episodes as a masterclass for becoming an Inspiration a Million with your brand. And as always, the way to becoming an Inspiration a Million starts with our motto: love what you do and love how you do it. Thanks for watching. Don't miss out on a single thing. Subscribe below. And here's something else I think you'll love.